Taurus Seeker, happy now, and I'm recording this on the eve of Passover, of the Seder. So happy Passover to all my Israelites friends out there in the world. May you let my people go. May your people be liberated. Okay, Amen. Which, by the way, is short for El Maleh Ne'eman. It's Hebrew. Amen comes from Hebrew. It means God, wholesome and loyal. So if you've ever said Amen, you speak Hebrew. Look, it's one of my pet peeves seeing Israelite wisdom utilized everywhere and everything in day to day, including a lot in the spiritual community, like a lot of the esoteric system, of the belief system of the Jewish people is utilized, but never being given credit, right? So whenever someone quotes any wisdom or any theosophy from different cultures, they always mention the culture or the religion or the faith. Except for Jews, that's internalized and institutional anti-Semitism. Keep that in mind when you watch it or when you maybe even do it yourself. Awareness, awareness. Hey, I didn't say this channel is easy. This is the existential shift. You're here to existentially shift. I am not your cute, friendly neighborhood tarot reader. I am a tarotchi. First card out, Taurus. 3 of Wands. You know your truth, you know your direction, you know what you're good at. You're turning your back to things that don't speak to those things, that aren't in alignment to these things. You're no longer wasting your time proving to yourself or to others that you can do something that in reality you don't truly want to do. You know, it's like you don't want to do something, and then you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation while doing that thing. Maybe it's a job, right? Maybe it's a relationship, and you're doing it because you think that's what you should do, or for whatever circumstances, you know, kind of guide you to do that thing, to be in that place. But your inside, your spirit, your heart knows it's not really who you are. It's not your purpose. It's not what you can do so much more, or you can do something completely different, whatever the case may be. But you do it because you need to do it for whatever reason. And then things start to go off because your spirit is not in agreement. So it start, you know, sabotaging. It just doesn't work no matter what you do. And you're talented and you're skilled and you're smart. So how come it's not working well? Because your spirit is rebelling against it and sabotaging it. And then you're trying to prove we're moving away from that, trying to prove to yourself and to others around you that yes, you can, but you no longer do that. You realize it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of dharma. It delays you from your path. So you're just letting it go. And I'm picking up that you're doing it with ease. It's not something that you had to like work on, or it's like maybe something recently happened that was the last straw that broke the camel's back, and you're like, okay, enough of this nonsense. Why am I even trying to fit into something that isn't in alignment with me? That's ego or self-sabotage. To prove a point to others, that to some people or a situation that doesn't really truly matters to my higher self. You wish you wish you wished him all the best. You wished him all the best, but you also recognize not your path, not your circus, not your monkeys. Okay, so we know what no, but what is the yes? What is the yes? Where is the yes for Taurus? Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday, you beautiful, beautiful human. May you have nothing but sunshine and sunlight. The sun card for your birthday. May you be blessed with joy and success. Oh, all of this awareness. All of this vitamin D and awareness straight off the bat. First two cards, very fiery, very open, very aware, very hopeful, optimistic. You see the light. You're guided by the sun or by celestial forces or by spirit or by intuition or by, I don't know, inner fire for your right direction. And it's exciting. We just had Jupiter conjunct Uranus in your sign. And it woke you up. It gave you the needed kick in the booty. Look, if you're not, and this applies to all seekers, if you're not enjoying the sunlight, it means you're hiding from the sunlight. And the only place to hide from the sun is in the shadows. If you're not enjoying sunlight, it means you're in the shadow. If you're in the shadow, that is what? Either ignorance, lack of awareness, illusion of some sort. Whenever you feel you're constantly out of luck, constantly not in the right direction, constantly not have things shine upon you, take a moment, stop, and think, where are you hiding? Where in your life are you hiding in some type of ignorance, some type of illusion? You know, the sunflowers, they open up in the morning in the sunrise. I mean, they're closed during the night. And then when the sun rises in the east, they open up to see it and then they follow it all day long. They move from east to west. And then when the sun sets, they go to sleep. They kind of bow their head down. They're wired to follow the light. And if they're not in the light, they're not moving. Not to be confused with walking in the dark, right? In the philosophical underworld where you get to search the inner light. And in order for you to be moved into finding your inner light, you got to be surrounded with darkness, right? Because then you're walking by the light that is within you, seemingly in the dark. So don't confuse it with that. But if this sunlight is coming through so strong, I feel like it's in contradiction to where it is that you're coming from. It's like you're waking up and out of a slumber. Maybe you're leaving, Plato's cave. Maybe you've been watching shadows, considering them to be reality, realizing that you were in the shadows yourself. You're stepping out into the light. It's a little overwhelming in the beginning, but now you can see the truth about this relationship. You can see the truth about this job. You can see the truth about this place of living. You can see the truth of things as they are. The bubble bursts. Something very positive with the Sun card here and the Three of Wands is coming in. A success of some sort, an achievement, something to be very proud of, something to be very happy about. Maybe you're getting a really amazing opportunity, like a dream job. Maybe you're connecting with someone who's just brightens your day, your week, your year, your life. There's genuine joy and satisfaction here. The devil? What do you want? How you doing? Can I help you, sir? Can I help you, sir? Sir? What? What? I don't know. Hmm. So addiction is coming through because of the combination of the sun and the devil. It could be a physical addiction, of course, to substance and substance abuse. It could be an emotional addiction. It could be, obsession, being so infatuated with someone that they're developing an obsession. I think this might be someone who's obsessed with you, Taurus, who's infatuated, to say the least, with you. Maybe you have a stalker. Maybe you have someone who won't take no for an answer. Maybe you have a secret admirer that won't step out of the shadows. I don't know. Um, mm, mm. The people who are still in the cave, the people who are still shackled to Plato's cave, watching shadows of the outside, thinking that they're a reality. Follow the light for now, Taurus, because you're still stretching out of the cave. Okay. I'm not necessarily picking up go and wake them up kind of thing, because there's also the danger of narcissism there, of spiritual vanity over there. Let people go through their journey. Of course, don't lie, speak the truth, serve as an inspiration, you know, but don't impose, don't enforce, don't push, unless it's something that, I don't know, is a violation of a right of some sort, then you have to do something or speak up. But otherwise, let people, you know, when you were in the cave, if you were in the cave, nothing anyone would say would matter. Your body had to feel the urge. It had to feel the deprivation of vitamin D in order to feel the urge to seek for the sun. They will feel they will feel the deprivation of vitamin D, and they will seek the sun like a sunflower, um, in due time. Ten of Cups. There's a lot of goodness coming in right now, Taurus, and you want to focus on that. Um, Focus on being happy. Don't be dragged down by others who are not, or by others who are still stuck in a place that you found yourself liberated from. Or maybe you weren't stuck in there, maybe you just kept passing by and seeing the people in the cave and you're like, oh, that's so sad. I don't know, maybe you were in the cave, maybe you weren't. Take it easy. But either way, don't be on a mission to set them free. Be on a mission to setting yourself free from selling yourself short, from being in situations that weren't to your highest potential, right? Because something with family and community and unity and happiness is coming through. Okay. So maybe you're strengthening the connection with someone you're already with. Maybe you're meeting someone. Um, there are children involved here with the Sun and the Ten of Cups. Maybe you have a family. Maybe they have a family. Or children, I'm sorry. Maybe there's a community. The Emperor. And bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. So there's a male figure here. Um, so if you're a woman, there's a male figure here that is very interested in you. There's organized desire. This person has, it's the Emperor. They're grounded. They have their feet on the ground, but their head has, they're also a visionary. They're able to bring the vision down to earth and produce it into something real. With this Ace of Wands here, there's something about you that serves as an opportunity for them and for you. So I don't know if you're receiving an offer. Um, Maybe this person is proposing to invest in you or to hire you, or maybe this is romantic and this person is interested in you and is courting you, but in a very serious manner, in a very passionate manner. Um, I'm picking up that someone has kind of has their eyes on you, has kind of think they're like, Taurus is my person. Taurus would make a great dad, or Taurus will make a great mom, or Taurus will make a great um, partner, or Taurus will make a great collaborator, whatever the case may be. They're very set on that. And I see them coming in with an offer, and it's something very wholesome. Like it's a lot of good stuff involved in it. They're crossing their T's and dotting the I's, making sure that it's just, it's that it's something that you'd want. But they are thinking from a wanting place. What would Taurus want? And they're going to try to sell that to you. Um, they're kind of projecting themselves to them on you because so if they want something and someone offers it to them, they're going to go with it. They're not going to really either look at the big picture or be like, no, I can't work with you because I don't believe in what you represent. They'll work with someone that doesn't necessarily aligns with what they believe in because they can offer them something that they want. Does that make sense? So they're thinking that about you. So maybe they know there's something about them that you might be bothered with. Maybe you're vegan and they eat meat. I don't know. Something, it could be anything, really, anything along those lines. But they're like, okay, what can I offer Taurus to compensate for that or to make Taurus want to do this and that anyway? It's not malicious, it's just projection. But again, it's not too bad and it's really up to you. I don't know how exactly it will play out in your situation, so you get to, figure this out for yourself, what you want. Um, Taurus. 7 of Cups. Who's the cave? Plato's cave. You know what it's like? Speaking of vitamin D and the sun and all those analogies, when you sit in a window, right, and the window is closed, but you can feel the sunlight, right? You can see the sun. You're not actually getting the vitamin D. Vitamin D doesn't transfer through glass, right? So if you sit in the sun, but there's a window or a glass door, whatever the case may be, you're not getting your vitamin D. Okay, it's not real. It's an illusion. It doesn't really enter. So this is what I'm picking up with the 7 of Cups. There's someone is trying to sell you the illusion of either enlightenment or a truth of some kind, um, with offering the things they think you'd want. It's almost like they study your language, and they're like, "This is what Taurus will appreciate. This is what they're gonna like. This is what I'm gonna tell them that I am." Okay. It's like, let's say someone is asking you out, and they just tell you everything you want to hear, or they behave like the person that they think you're interested in. So first they'll listen to you, they'll study you, they'll be like, what is Taurus like? What does Taurus want? And then they'll put on that show. And maybe you'll be with them a month or 6 months or 10 years until you realize that they're not the person that you thought they were. They're not what you signed up for. Um, a lot of people do that. Some of them refer to themselves as, oh, I'm a shapeshifter. I melt into the other person. That's self-deceit that, translates to outer deceit as well. Because if I lie to myself inevitably I will lie to you and be like, no, it's the truth because I believe my own lie. Yeah. Something along those lines. It might be might not be the same person. There might be two different people, two different situations here. Because I do pick up on one situation that is sincere, is bright, is true, and then another that is not, that is seems to be. So maybe you have a choice between these two directions. One is seemingly light, and the other is light for you. So you need to be careful with what you choose. Um, Maybe it's within yourself. Maybe you need to be conscientious to the possibility that you're deceiving yourself and trying to convince yourself that something is working for you because on the surface, the checklist's like, well, of course it's good. But in reality, it isn't actually working for you. Maybe you're trying to sell it to yourself that this job that you're in is perfect for you because on paper it is, or that this person is perfect for you because on paper they are. Um, or maybe you think it's great for you because you don't necessarily know yourself and you're becoming acquainted with yourself, right? Um, Someone is trying to break through their own illusions to see you clearly. Hmm. Taurus, you had three directions, three paths that felt in alignment with you, with your missions, but now one stands out. It was about to stand out. Making things really clear. There's no more other choices, other possibilities. It narrows down to one clear path, one clear wand that you need to take in order to disperse this fog of illusion. I mean, to take the Passover analogy, this looks like Moses' wand, parting the Dead Sea or creating miracles to prove to the Pharaoh that he should let his people go. There's something that there's something that is very unique about you. You have a talent, you have a skill, you have a gift of some sort that you can utilize to do something very powerful or to guide you along your way. And this reading is almost like playtime is over. You can't, guide your people out of anything if you can't guide yourself out of anything. And again, it's an analogy. Don't take it too seriously. For some of you, it will apply exact as is. And for some of you, it's a metaphor. Um, One more, please. Six of Wands. Yeah, it's like this wand again. Once you commit to the path that is most in alignment with you, to the direction that is most in alignment with you, that's when people start following, because the inertia of your leadership or of whatever it is that you do has actual power in the world, because it's true, it's authentic, it's in alignment with your spirit. So it has that pull that people are drawn to. So I do see you really succeeding here, like with the sun and the Six of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Like once you zone on something, it just works, and it more than works. You get acknowledgement from your environment. You get placed on the horse, and I'm feeling like, this kid on this white horse is this guy, this adult on this horse. Like you went through this process of evolution. You were in your potential, right? And your soul was guiding you through to becoming that potential, and here you are living by it. So here it was cute and fun and creative, but here now you have maybe a following, or just a team, or a group of people that look up to you, or just someone that really appreciates you, be it at your job or in a relationship or in your family or in your community, right? It will play out in different ways, but also I see you like proving something to people, or proving that something is wrong, or showing the truth about something, and that makes them trust you, or feel like you're an authority for something, that you're reliable, or that they can, or that you know something well. um so they're going to go to you. You become the expert, the known expert in something, or the known authority in something, because you prove yourself, you do something to showcase that. um You will be given temptations to stray from your path, Taurus, but I see you choosing, I see you having clarity, and making the right choice for you. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Five of Cups. Like this. Okay, sorry, I'm just organizing the table. Maybe you want to look at the cards. Let's put a nice crystal. Just make it pretty. Okay. We'll take a moment and take a look at this. Taurus, there's a need to evolve your or integrate other aspects into your how you work on something, or how you are in relationship. Okay, so if you've been, say, for example, very I don't want to say pragmatic, but maybe down to earth, practical, quite quickly judging a person or a situation or a relationship to be a certain way or a certain thing, and not really, and then kind of closing it and being like, this is what it is. This person is considered this and that, and kind of closing the possibilities with them. It can very much so be I think it's in romance, right? Um, okay, this is great. Now add to it flow and intuition and sentiment. I'm not saying that you don't have flow, intuition, and sentiment, but to the way you approach a potential partner, a potential suitor, or potential anything really, even friendships. What is it that is in their heart that is beneath what is immediately seen on the surface? Because it's a survival mechanism. Many of us have reached a point where we can't afford seeing someone's potential, right? We've seen their potential time and time again of different people, and it led to a lot of misery and pain because people often don't play into their potential, and we give them the credit of their potential, and then we suffer for it. So you've learned to see things at face value, to see people at face value, and to behave in accordance or make decisions in accordance. So you've really mastered that, or you've really strengthened that, and you're very good at it, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying to not do that. Now I'm saying integrate into that the intuition and the sentiment that you've always had within you towards others, that you had to put on the side a little bit just to strengthen your protections and discernment, right? Because it wasn't there. But now that it is there, you can reintroduce it, and you can trust yourself to not fall prey to people who will take advantage of it, right? They will just tell you what you want to hear, but you'll see their potential, their good heart, right? Oh, they don't mean anything by it. Oh, they're really, really good inside, 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 inside. Okay. I'm not saying to go back there. But if people simply showcase now at this point an imperfection or make a mistake, okay, how can we bridge the gap and expand the potential into a really benefic, beautiful reality? I see you as someone that people are beginning to flock to, as both reliable, trustworthy, and kind and compassionate. Someone they want to work with and be friends with. Maybe you'll find yourself popular and maybe you're not used to it, or maybe you have um, like a little bit of some level of social anxiety, maybe because of past experiences and past betrayals. But I'm picking up on a Taurian renaissance, I mean, which makes sense with Uranus and Jupiter in your sign. Um, it really skyrocketed you into higher expressions of yourself, and it's really beautiful. Because here you are, both exteriorly really beautiful and abundant and healthy and appealing and charismatic and reliable, but also on the inside, like a goo of cuteness. So, first of all, um, someone is suddenly seeing this. Okay, I am picking up romance for you. We will expand on it in your sequel, which will be a love sequel where we take a look into you and your person of interest. And if there isn't a specific person that you're dealing with now, it might pick up on the incoming person, or it might pick up on someone from the past that there's, unfinished business with and spirit wants to give you a message about. It's all possible. Either way, it's available right here. Okay, if you become a channel member and you have access to all of the sequels, you will also automatically have access to all the karmic shift and liberation. Now, if you're serious about your spiritual studies, check out Tarot Masterclass, Path to Enlightenment. And if you want to speak with me directly and personally, you have a way to book a session with me right here. Subscribe if you're new, stay magic, stay true, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now, Taurus.